Pero...
a los italianos.
Hi, Mauricio.
Hi, Tits. How are you?
Oh, fine. So, what do you think? What we're going to do? Do you want? Because we have a very short time today, because we are a little bit in late. I'm sorry, Mauricio.
Don't worry.
Because we are in late. Anyway, I think if you want, we can start with the Mexican students.
Yes.
Maybe they can introduce shortly two of them, and 2 or 3, and then maybe some students here, they can introduce the project very shortly. And then because of 5 o'clock, we have to close the connection, the class. It's okay for you?
It's okay for me.
Okay, great. So we start with your studio, with my student.
With my students, you wish. With the
Sorry,
Mexicans.
again?
We can start with our students.
Okay.
Okay. We'll start with. ¿Vale? Erika, muy bien. Erika, go ahead. Time to shine. Sí.
Hi, good morning to everybody. My name is Erika, and I'm going to present about my experience in this teaching to the Italian students in union with my project. Well, in my experience, I enjoyed a lot being with another multicultural persons that can can get something from me and I can get something from them. It was like a cultural shock. I enjoyed a lot to see how they think, how they express themselves, and obviously in the architectural language, don't losing the architecture line. But well, I would love to keep in contact with you, Tiziano, with all the students, because I think with architects, we can't get a lot from each other. And well, in my project, I'm working with water, most of all. If you don't know about the cost that is we are having here in Mexico, we're not having a lot of water like other years, and this conflict has caused an impact on me. And my project is about using recycled waters by filtering with plants that are given here in Mexico. mostly in Chihuahua, and like having an efficient integral system of water for the people that are using the water in there, like how can I explain? Yeah, for them, for having a clean use of water. And also I'm proposing like a small pond where this water is going to be filtered, and also a landscape design with trees, with nature. And with this, we're going to have a lot of a more pleasant climate, because it's in the desert. So it's going to be also all this ventilation and this, ¿cómo se dice aprovechamiento, profe? Aprovechamiento, ¿cómo se dice? Disadvantage of the humidity of the nature. And also this system of filtering water is going to be independent of the electric system from the center of the community center. Yeah, and it's going to be via the solar panels. So it's going to be an independent system, and it's efficient. A lot of cases of study have been ¿cómo se dice exitosos? ¿Cómo se dice exitosos? Successful, and I'm applying it here. So that's my project, and that was something that I required to the Italians, that their pavilion consider some captation of storm draining. So I hope that they could resolve it. And well, that was my experience, and I enjoyed a lot. Also, I enjoyed talking again English, so it was like a challenge for us for retaking the English language, but I enjoyed it a lot. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Erica. Mauricio or Emanuele, they don't have anything to share about the project, or they only just explain their experience? Because if you don't mind, we would like to, for only a couple of groups, just a couple of groups, to show you some results where they arrive. What do you think?
Sorry. Yes, we can do that. Yeah, as you wish.
Okay.
We can do what you say.
Okay, okay, good. So do you have anyone in you want to share their experience? So maybe Carol?
Is Carol, Valeria, and
No,
Diana?
Carol, no. Who want to share something?
Valeria.
Valeria.
Hello. So the experience that I have with this opportunity of being with students from another part of the world was excellent. We had the opportunity to practice our English again and to see the perspective of the architecture knowledge of other people all around the world. Here talking specifically with the students of Italy, which was really gratificating for myself, because I understood what they see in the problem that we were hoping to solve together. And we had this opportunity to see like these different types of views. And then what we were working specifically was on making like some adjustments to a house in Juárez, which is a house for girls who have economic problems, or they don't have the opportunities of having a good education, or girls who have problems with having like a place to be safe in. And this house is for them, and we were hoping to make these adjustments in their in the ¿cómo se dice? Instalaciones, like in the facilities. So one of the things that they have in there is that they have a pool, like an exterior pool, and they use it for like having activities, like recreational activities, you know, for them to have fun. And one of the problems with this pool was that they can't use it all around the year because of the climate, and sometimes when it's hot, it's like really, really hot, and when it's in the winter, it's like super cold. So what we wanted to do was to close all this space so they can use it like longer all around the year or whenever they want. And the other thing that we proposed was some kind of pavilions all around the terrain of the house for the girls and the same like teachers to use, for them to be like in open spaces, and for them to have these kind of specifically a space for them to be in contact with all the nature they have inside of this terrain, or the blueprint of the house. And so that was mainly our goal, my goal, and the goal of the Italian students that worked with me. And it was really cool just to work together and to see like the different type of views between my ideas and the ideas of the Italian students. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Valeria, for sharing your experience. Now I would like to call the Gruppo 18, group number 8 from here. And now they are the group belong the Carol, group A. 18, forza. Let me share my screen. Okay. No, please. Qua. Anzi, qui.
Ma in italiano?
Italiano, inglese.
Ah, ok.
Prego.
Allora noi avevamo questo progetto dell'associazione
Tu parli inglese?
No.
Quindi nella prima tavola abbiamo deciso di mostrare la planimetria dell'area, in cui appunto è stata data che la zona di Alumnos, che è la zona a più rischio alluvioni dell'intera Ciudad Juárez, che appunto era l'area del nostro progetto.
Bene.
Infatti abbiamo voluto evidenziare meglio la zona della laguna intermittente, ovvero la zona più rischio alluvioni. Infatti il governo, dal punto di vista, essendo molto povero, il governo era la stessa situazione finanziaria in questo posto di Real, il governo decide di finanziare la costruzione di edifici e di posti appunto abitativi per le comunità vulnerabili all'interno di questa zona della laguna intermittente. Quindi di conseguenza le comunità vulnerabili rischiano continuamente la loro vita in quella stessa zona. Mentre nella seconda tavola abbiamo voluto iniziare più gli scopi progettuali del progetto dell'associazione Arte nel Parque, che si occupa di finanziare appunto la costruzione di questi posti di aggregazione e destinazioni sociali, nei quali appunto le comunità vulnerabili potessero unirsi e dunque non essere condannati quasi dallo stesso governo ad andare a vivere in luoghi a rischio alluvioni. Infatti abbiamo riportato il cinema e sicuramente il teatro più conosciuti appunto al Juárez, mentre sopra le ultime due foto sono due parti della stessa zona. Sotto invece abbiamo rappresentato il concept del padiglione, dunque una rappresentazione grafica, un rendering, e di conseguenza 3 screen diciamo della planimetria dell'area, che abbiamo preso la forma L, e di conseguenza anche l'unione delle cantelle che formano questa forma rettangolare che ricorda appunto la modularità del padiglione. Invece nella terza tavola quindi abbiamo rirappresentato la planimetria nella quale è meglio raffigurato il padiglione rispetto alla prima tavola, poi appunto verso la destra le due planimetrie del primo piano, rispettivamente del piano terra e del primo piano. Questo offre invece una sezione ambientale, appunto, nella quale si potesse distinguere ciò che circonda il padiglione, che non è neanche tanto, perché qui c'è appunto uno spazio concavo nel quale si raccoglie l'acqua piovana durante le alluvioni e di conseguenza poi facendo una completamente desertica. Invece qui ci sono due rappresentazioni 3D del padiglione. Qui sempre una presentazione 3D seguita da due sezioni dei 4 prospetti nella quale si potesse vedere sempre ciò che circonda con foto prese da Google Maps, nei quali abbiamo messo sopra il padiglione. E qui invece parliamo più degli interni, perché appunto nel piano terra abbiamo deciso di inserire una libreria con annesso un laboratorio, una libreria con laboratorio, e l'intera muratura interne del piano terra sono ricoperte da graffiti, perché appunto la nostra tuta, la nostra studente messicana ha consigliato di inserire questi graffiti perché potessero attirare le comunità vulnerabili. Mentre nel piano superiore abbiamo un cinema, che è l'attrazione, il luogo di meeting più conosciuto anche nel Messico, e quindi di conseguenza con questa ispirazione dalla tuta. Infatti in particolare nella libreria abbiamo un muro, abbiamo messo appunto oltre ai graffiti un muro completamente bianco nel quale appunto si potesse trarre ispirazione e quasi invogliare lo spettatore oppure colui che vorrebbe visitare l'interno del padiglione ad ammirare, a poter dar spazio alla propria immaginazione e dunque continuare questa tipologia di graffiti scrivendo ciò che egli desidera. Poi abbiamo specificato l'intonaco, quindi il materiale usato per la macchina l'intonaco, rendere del cinema, le vetrate oscure, perché appunto dato l'intensità della luce, le vetrate oscure evita una troppa luminosità degli interni e quindi rendono sempre della libreria.
Lele, do you have any question? Carol, do you have any question? Carol?
Yeah, I have a lot of questions because I really don't understand Italian.
Okay, so
Later, after this presentation, you will share together, okay?
ok. C'è il 14 parla inglese?
Bene. Gruppo 14.
And this,
Dimmi.
maybe later Carol can share something about the air project. So to understand which is the combination between the pavilions and the general project.
Va bene, okay.
So in this layout, we put the issues and the strength of this area of Juarez.
Please, sorry. If you can share the screen.
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
So we put the strengths and the issues of this area, like green areas, schools, market, and the issues that are high radiation, high solar radiation, and few green areas that are not so common in this area. There we described the Arte nel Parque, that is the association that finance the project. So we put different areas in the pavilion, like green areas with greenhouse, area of drawing, a cinema area, and a reading area. So in this pavilion, everyone can do an activity. There we put a photo of the pavilion and where we locate. So we can see plans of the planimetry of the pavilion, the greenhouse, the stairs, the hall, and the area of the cinema. That, yes, and the first floor where there are the two rooms where people can read and can go. On the top of the two rooms, we put some windows that can filtrate light. There we put some section of the project and also the prospect of that facade of that, and so the materials are bricks, and because of the high presence of bricks on the other buildings of the area, and we can see the drawing, some render of the drawing room, also of the reading room, the greenhouse, and how the pavilion works.
Okay, thank you so much. And Lele, they also share one video, no, one shot in each group. No? They have in Italian, but I hope some of them they need also. Last group is group 1, Gruppo 1. Please.
So in this first layout, we want to explain the situation in Chihuahua and into visit. We discovered that Chihuahua have a lot of problems like lack in water, not there being enough recreation areas for people and kids, and incompleted roads and problems. Here in the second layout, we want to kind of introduce the association that we were given, and we want to kind of explain what our pavilion is going to be about and our inspiration. So we were giving art in a parkway that kind of go and use art to explain problems, to make a message arrive to people. In our inspiration in the style of the architecture, we went and we used two Mexican architects' work as an example. They are Catchy and Stephen House. They have a really simple style, really simple, cubic and rectangular. In here, we want to show the area that where we are going to put our pavilion, and how it's going to be located. Here the like sections and prospects of the pavilion in different scales. Materials are metal, wood, and
Plaster.
These are just some planimetries and sections again. Here we want to explain the design that we're going to put on our pavilion. We're going to paint the exterior of the pavilion with murales. That is a street art that really common in public areas, so that can help poor people feel welcome inside of it. Here we want to explain a project that we wanted to add. We wanted to use a blocked roof, so we can collect the rainwater and we can use it to
No? Yeah, for irrigation.
for irrigation of the green area that we're going to put around our pavilion.
Okay, thank you so much. Mauricio, 11. Here is already 5 o'clock, but in case Carol wish to share something, because these three projects, they are linked to the group, all of them, they did a project, similar presentation, so they can, we have they share everything in the Google Drive folder, so you can check everything there. If you wish, you can send some comments and so on. So, what next, Manuel and Mauricio? What do you think?
If Carol can share something.
Yeah.
in
I'm
3
going to
minutes?
share, something really quick. Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's not done yet because I am still working on it and it's still a bit messy, but this is, I mean, you're seeing it, right? Okay, yeah. So this is basically like the context where they are going to put their pavilions. So basically I made these areas here where they can like put their pavilions, and I'm basically like doing all the urban and landscape issue about this zone, and I'm basically doing what is like safe spaces for ¿cómo se dice peatones? For walkers, for walkers and pedestrians. So what I'm doing is basically I am focusing on making safe spaces for pedestrians, because as the students know, this zone is basically made up of frontiers. So people live inside of these like big blocks of private housing and are like is stopping, like putting barriers on the cohesial dynamics of society. So I'm making these public spaces where people can communicate with each other and start to, I don't know, like making these relationships again. So the community is safe for people walking and for families, and especially for the children and the young people. And basically this is what I'm doing, but I am also working with the issue of the water, because in Ciudad Juárez, as you know, it's a desert city. So they have a big issue with lack of water and water services. So I'm trying to save the most rainwater as I can with this like absorption kind of watersheds. I don't know if we can call them like that. So with this water that we are going to save, we can also like develop even more like the landscape issues, and that's it.
Okay, thank you so much, Carol. You will do a great job, and I'm waiting for see the final your final presentation. So, Emanuele, I think we are arrived already 5 o'clock. If do you have anything to share with the student? Perhaps you can also share the issue of the questionnaire that you can
explain to the Italian student, then maybe if they don't understand some issue, you will they will contact you, or maybe they can ask you any question. Okay.
Sure. Yes. Whenever they want. Just one thing, as you say, Carol and all the Mexican students are still working on it. So we will invite you at the final presentation where where you can see the pavilions within the general project made by the Mexican students. Thank you again for all the efforts to make this joint design studio, because I know that it's not easy at all to coordinate how much 60 groups, no, in Italy with a lot of students and so on, and with Mexican with different times, so it's difficult. But thank you very much. And yes, since there is several things that I am sure we can improve, we would like to share with you a survey. We had this we made these surveys. We will share with the Mexican students, but I would like, if it's possible, that you can share with Italian students, so to have a general idea of how they work together and so on, and then how can we improve for next experiences.
Okay, cool. So you will send us a questionnaire, right? A survey, and we will share with the student, or how it works. How do you think it will work?
Yes, I think this. I just sent to you a message with a link. It's a Google format.
Okay.
Google module. So it's enough that they click on the link and they can start to answer. Basically, they are all closed questions, so closed answers. So they have just to evaluate from 0 to 5, or choose something, or there is just one question which they can write something, but just very easy, 5 minutes.
Okay, so I will receive. You already sent me, or I will receive when?
If you want, I can share with you. Basically, this is the survey.
Okay.
So just explain which is the group, and then some general questions about, or some questions about the general development of the joint design studio, general experience, the topic, the design process, the goal, if they were clear enough, and the way they use to interact between Mexican and Italian students. All participants of the group, if they were available as for the interaction between Mexican and Italian, all people, all the participants of the groups. And then just for Mexican, just Mexican students have to answer this one. If they at the end are satisfied with the results of the Italian students, and if the Italian students are satisfied with the leadership, let's say, of the Mexican one, satisfied with the general results, and at the end, if there is something that they would change in this joint design studio, something changing with the topic, Zoom meetings, the frequency of the organization, or of the expected deliverables. But also if you want to add something else, please feel free to add and to make suggestions to us, so we can improve.
Okay, very clear. Thank you so much, Bele. So we will keep contact until the end of the semester, and let's see for the next experience between Pavia and Technology Monterrey. Okay.
Yes,
thank
for
you
the
guys,
final presentation.
Sorry.
That we can organize something for the final presentation. Maybe a meeting when we will be in Juárez with the final presentation, or something like that.
Okay, sure. You let us know what you are going to organize, and we will join to you. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Ciao, Mauricio. Thank you. Ciao.
Thank you.
Humillada quedé. Buenos días.
Estuvo bien, Carol. Estuvo chido.
Todo bien, Carlos. No se
No
estresen.
tienen que presentar nada mañana.
Pues no, era la idea, pero pues,
Quédate con Tiz, que extrayó 3 grupos, esos eran los tuyos.
Profe, que por cierto le quiero decir algo. El segundo grupo, bien padre Uris y todo, pero yo nunca revisé